Hi, I'm Laura Keto. Welcome to my channel and happy spring, everyone. It is March and I am just so excited that the sun is shining and that the grass is beginning to show out there, and it's just such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And one of my favorite things about spring is Shamrock Shakes. Now, this is not a Shamrock Shake, but this is a low-carb keto smoothie that I have made after the Shamrock Shake in a low-carb version, and I wanted to share that with you because it is delicious. Very, very authentic. Maybe not quite as thick as a milkshake, but I'll tell you, it's pretty darn close. So if you're like me, this time of year when you see the billboards advertising for the Shamrock Shakes and all the wonderful goodies that come out this time of year, and you don't want to feel deprived, well then you might want to try one of these. Absolutely delicious and very low carb. I'm thinking this is probably about 3 or 4 carbs, depending on how you make it to your taste. But I'm gonna teach you how I made this one, and hopefully you can make one, enjoy one too, and not feel deprived when you see those billboards advertisements for Shamrock Shakes. So, okay, so to make our Shamrock smoothies, I started with some organic pea protein powder rather. I get that at Trader Joe's, and I used 1 scoop, and I think that's less than 1 gram of carb because two scoops is 1 carb, so it's very low in carb, and it'll give you some extra protein and some consistency to the smoothie. For a base, I use almond milk. You could use soy or whatever kind of milk you like to use for your keto diet. But I like the almond milk, and that is also 1 gram of carb. So now we have 2 grams of carb so far. And for the flavoring, to give it that minty, almost like that mint chocolate chip Shamrock Shake minty flavor, I used mint, and this is Watkins mint, and I get that at Walmart. Now be careful, because there are other kinds of mint that aren't going to have that flavor. So there's peppermint and there's spearmint. Now the mint is more of a mint, I guess. I think it's a combination of some spearmint and mint blended together, but if you use peppermint or spearmint, it's not going to have that Shamrock Shake flavor at all. So I would definitely make sure that you pick the right kind of mint if you want it to have that distinct flavor. I use about a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon, depending on how strong you like the flavor. The vanilla gives it that vanilla ice cream flavor, so I use a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And the green food coloring, probably not the most healthy thing in the world, but once a year to have a special treat, I don't mind. So I just use a few drops of green food coloring, and to give it some sweetness, I use 2 packets of stevia and some heavy cream. I can't remember if I said that. About 1 ounce of heavy cream. Now the heavy cream is going to give it a little bit more thickness to it. You could freeze some heavy cream in the freezer and give it even more of that ice creamy sort of flavor to it. And I top that off with some whipped cream, just a little bit. That's about a carb. So there's about 1 gram of carb in the whipped cream, almost. And then, almost 1 gram of carb in the heavy cream, and then about 1 gram in the whipped cream. I just top that with just a little, ever so slight amount, and then up here on top of the pea protein, I have some fresh mint that I just use to garnish the Shamrock smoothie. Very simple, very delicious, and happy St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you enjoy. Take care. God bless.